Brats, it's hard to believe that this late in the game, we've still got new head straps coming out. Yoges, insert Yogi Bear meme.
Full speed ahead, boo-boo!
Okay.
I smell PB&J. I'm okay.
Yoges has sent us this new one, and it's unusual because instead of having these tabs that others have up here for your head, this one has balls. And the price is extremely low. Let's open this up. So right now, there's a 20% off plus an 8% off if you buy 2. Do you know someone who has a Quest 2? Can you do 2? If you do all that, you're gonna get this thing for about $25 at its current price, which for a Halo type head strap is a pretty low price. It's gonna look very familiar. It looks a lot like the Adacop ones we reviewed before. It's based off the exact same design. It's got the squishier head pad that a lot of them are adopting, kind of stolen from the Kiwi design head pad. I like that. It does feel good on head straps. And then the weirdest thing, it's got these round spots here to rest on top of your head. Interesting design. Let's check it out. Now the sides do slide on, they don't snap on. And just like the Adacop we reviewed before, they have a ridge here that stops them from going any further. So you can't slide them all the way forward when you put them on. You go to right there and it stops dead. It's extra strap, I'm not really sure. Sometimes people put them above or below. I think, honestly, I should have put it above the strap. A lot of times with Halos, I don't recommend a top strap, but I am gonna try it with one just to see if it makes a difference. I'm hoping the balls handle all that weight for me and I don't need this top strap, but you never know.
Hey, Morty, could you lick my balls?
And imagine if Oculus had used magnets to hold their facial interface on instead of snaps like the Index did. That would have been amazing. I would put this on par with being as comfortable as the Adacop we reviewed before. I do feel the back sliding up a little bit on me, but when you get it just right, it does seem to cradle your whole entire head and feels really nice there. It's like every part is really padded and feels actually really good on your head. And the balls, they actually do a really good job of dispersing that weight around so you don't feel like you have these little tabs pushing on you. It just feels like the whole thing has become a helmet. It gives you the ability to push it up like this and still see what you're doing because these sidearms are pretty stiff, and then you can put it back down and get back to something. So for a developer, I would say this is a great headset because you can pop it off a streamer, anyone who needs to pull it up and do something. I'm gonna try flipping this rear pad because sometimes I find for me, I can get them to fit the back of my head a little better if I do that. I gotta say, this thing is solid. Even for not having a battery in the back and no counterweight, it feels really good. I keep adjusting it to where this top strap, the top strap's pretty unnecessary because I keep adjusting it to where I don't really feel or need it. But if you do get it just right, it is gonna hold a little extra that weight. I personally would ditch the top strap, but for you out there, if you like a top strap, it's comfy. It's nice and squishy like the Kiwi Elite one. You do end up with a lot of your head covered. If you're active gaming, I mean, there's not a lot of spots where my head's gonna be able to release heat. So it is gonna get warm in it. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna play a couple games in this, see if I can't get this thing to scoot around on me or give me an issue, and I'll be right back. I gotta say, Yogi Bear did a pretty decent job of making a really comfortable head strap.
I'm so smart it hurts.
I will throw one disclaimer out there, something that I mentioned in the Adacop one. I have not seen any reports on Reddit of these things breaking over time, but it does kind of freak people out that when you get the gear all the way out, you can see how little the plastic is that's actually holding this together. When you have it in here, it's gonna add some stability because it's pushing on the inside. It's not just that holding up the weight, but some people were worried about what kind of durability that would give it over time, so that is something to consider. But if you buy this, you're buying this not only because it's comfortable, but because of the price. This is probably one of the cheapest head straps that you're gonna find that has this many different features on it, and that's the main selling point on this. So I'll leave a link. I'm actually happy with it. I'll be keeping this on my additional headset for the time being for when people come over for Demio nights or Walkabout mini golf, because I feel like this is actually a really good strap to be putting on other people because it's gonna be comfy and instantly ready on their head quick without a lot of adjustment, especially if I ditch the top strap. Yogi's, not bad. We've gotten to the point where a lot of companies are making them based off the same designs. We've gotten pretty close with the Quest 2, so more and more straps are coming out that are not terrible like a lot of the ones we used to check out. So I'll leave a link to that, but I'll also leave a link to some of my favorite head straps that cost a little bit more that I really like in the description. Thank you for coming out. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite strap? Are you still looking for straps, or have you settled on one of the Bobo VRs as your all-time favorite like I seem to have? I'll see you in another reality.